Hey, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Tanvir the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons, as all your support really helps me remain motivated as a legally blind YouTube content creator to continue making a variety of different type of videos in this channel, and will also help this channel grow. Now, apologies for the day's delay, but these are ODI matches. Yes, I'm going to talk about the first ODI between West Indies and New Zealand. Now, considering the fact that I still work, I still do research and study, and I believe these are day-night matches, and by the time the highlights come out, it's already too late in the night. So, this will have to be the format that I will listen to the audio commentary for the first day, then the next day I will watch the highlights and I'll make the video. Otherwise, it's impossible for me to give you proper analysis. Now, in this match, I believe New Zealand were batting first. And for West Indies, Kyle Myers came back. Shamar Brook was up the order as well. Jermaine Blackwood, okay, someone who hasn't played an ODI since 2015, I believe. He makes a return. Okay. We got Kevin Sinclair. I don't know if he's been already debuted yet, or is this his first match? And there was another person, Yanis Correa or something like that. I believe another leg spinner, if I'm not mistaken. So these two with Akil Hussain. And by the way, if there's any update on Gudakesh Moti, please put it in the comment section below, because he was a good talent, a good prospect to have, and it'll be sad to see if he gets benched and sidelined right after an impressive start, but just so early into his international career. Okay. So for New Zealand, you had Finn Allen and Martin Guptill, and Kane Williamson and whatnot. Matt Henry is injured, so Lockie Ferguson and I believe Adam Milne also might have some issues. Tim Southey, Trent Bolt, Mitch Sadner, Michael Bracewell, and whatnot. And you obviously have Daryl Mitchell and whatnot. All right, so they started off well, but West Indies, they had a strategy. You saw they started with, I believe, Jason Holder and Akil Hussain, which means that they understood that their spinners can actually give them an advantage they gave. I believe the spinners took 5 wickets. Alzarri Joseph took 3. And by the way, Alzarri Joseph, I've seen this kid in 2016. And at that point I said, if this kid is maintained properly and managed properly, he can be a very good fast bowler for West Indies. And he is now starting to take that mantle, not exactly in the same vein as Kemar Roach. And Kemar Roach, by the way, I've seen him debut too. Okay? I've seen him debut in 2009. I believe he took 5 wickets, if I'm not mistaken. But not exactly at the level of Kemar Roach yet, but he is definitely getting there. Okay, and please don't tell me Kemar Roach retired, because it's way too early for him. He has at least a few more years ahead, a few more good years left, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the bowling, the pressure, and the understanding of the conditions, especially by the spinners as well. They understood where to bowl and how to bowl and how to extract enough turn to put doubt in the batter's mind. Because spinning the ball and being a spinner, there's a lot of psychology involved, and this is one of the reasons why Shane Warne, rest in peace, was so great. That he wanted your wicket. He wanted your wicket by outthinking you. And that was the greatness of Shane Warne. So it was good to see West Indies, use their spinners, with such a strategy. And even the fast bowling, like just look at the number of extras. I believe they only had like 2 extras, one wide and one leg by. This goes to this goes to show that West Indies, maybe they have started to learn the habit of winning. Because consider this, West Indies have now won 2 games back to back. I believe something they didn't do since the Bangladesh tour earlier this summer. So maybe they're starting to refamiliarize themselves with the habit of winning. Okay, so New Zealand never really got going. Like, yeah, Finn Allen tried, Kane Williamson tried, Michael Bracewell tried, I believe, with 31. But in the end, like, you had rain interruptions that sort of, like, hurt the momentum of the batters and the bowlers. And you had West Indies bowling very accurately. So New Zealand were bowled out for 190. And West Indies, in 50 overs, if West Indies are chasing 190, you have to have a very good bowling attack. And unfortunately, that was not the case for New Zealand today. Today, they did not play like real world champions. Maybe that fire has finally died out. Like, okay, the new World Cup is coming up. We have to prove ourselves in the new World Cup, the new ODI World Cup, as real world champions. Because Trent Bolt was all over the place. The New Zealand bowlers themselves, I'm like, look at the number of extras. Like, you're defending 190. How come you're giving away so many extras? Maybe it's the case of fatigue or whatnot, or maybe they just read the conditions wrong. Like, yeah, you even saw Mitch Sadner, like, getting some bounce and turn and some wickets and whatnot. Maybe Kane Williamson should have bowled in this match. Maybe someone like Colin de Grandhomme, if anyone remembers Colin de Grandhomme, would have really, exploited the bowling friendly conditions in this match with his medium pace and his cutters and whatnot. But overall, New Zealand were just outplayed, and 190. Yeah, West Indies had a bit of a scare, and here's like one of my complaints with West Indies. Nicholas Puran, I'm sorry, he needs to play a captain's innings now. It's time that he starts playing a few captain's innings. Okay, because you can't have Kyle Myers perform, Shea Hope perform, Shamar Brooks perform, Casey Carthy perform, and Nicholas Puran somehow manages to escape with his bad performances because he's hiding behind all these good performances. Okay, like when observant viewers or observant consumers of cricket will actually figure this out. And yes, coming from a legally blind person like myself, being an observant consumer of cricket, yeah, I'm aware of the irony in that statement. But anyways, congratulations to West Indies for winning the first ODI and basically like making the second ODI, I believe, starting tomorrow. Most likely it's going to be in the same venue. Very interesting from both sides. And even the third ODI, if New Zealand ends up winning the second ODI, even the third ODI is going to be very interesting. So let's see what happens. Congratulations to West Indies, but they should not get complacent because remember, New Zealand, in my eyes, still real world champions. That's it for this video. Please do hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons. If another video pops up, please do check that out as well. And I'll see you in the next video. This is your boy from Reside the Bengal Dragon signing out.